There's a really good use case. A professor called Ethan Mollick, and I strongly recommend anyone that's starting their journey with looking at AI in education should look him up. It's very approachable. The content he creates on LinkedIn. He also wrote a great book called Co-Intelligence, and he talks about this idea of actually sort of flipping the scenario of worrying about AI being used in assessment, and he actually deliberately designs at least one assessment per module or semester, however it is he's structuring it, where actually students have to use AI. And so they would fail the assessment if they did not use AI in getting the answers to the assessment. And the reason for doing this is that on them going out and exploring and using whatever LLM of their chatbot of their choosing to get their answers, the assessment then becomes about them coming into class and then actually reviewing the answers and actually critiquing, do they think that the ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever they used, did a good job of answering it. So the students are still having to understand the content. They're still having to have a level of expertise to be able to, or proficiency rather, to being able to carry out that assessment, but they're being encouraged to use the tool. And so I believe it's something that it's not something I've heard people doing about over here. I think it'd be very difficult in certain assessment scenarios. Maybe you could do it in formative assessment or do it as a bit of a additional quizzing, perhaps as a class activity. But I think it's a really interesting way of actually embracing AI and also starting to learn about the limitations as a result of it. As I think one of the biggest issues with people not experimenting is actually not understanding where is AI actually currently, or Gen AI currently not very good, and what sort of questions is it actually struggling with. And we only get that through actually trying it out.